Don't worry, Dad. You're gonna be all right, okay? We're gonna get you to the hospital. Okay, let me just get you in the ambulance. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be okay. Alrighty. God, I hope he's okay.
On this day, I see clearly everything is come to life.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around, for you're in the presence of a true warrior, the Celtic warrior, Sheamus. Now, I've been looking around this locker room, searching for a worthy opponent. You see, there's a vacant spot that needs filling. A spot for a match to be the inaugural Universal Champion. And mark my words, I'll be the one standing victorious, hoisting that championship high above my head. I will beat the living hell out of my opponent. I will prove to you why they call me the Celtic Warrior. Now, I don't know who's going to be walking out from the ramp, but I know whoever it is, they're going to be making a huge mistake. Oh, how fitting that the so-called Celtic warrior is out here blabbering about how great he is. Sheamus, you might want to hold off on those victory speeches, because you're looking at a man who knows a thing or two about being a champion. You talk about being a warrior? Well, Sheamus, I've been to more warriors than I can count. I faced giants, monsters, and legends, and you're just another obstacle in my path to greatness. You want to be the inaugural world champion. That's cute, Sheamus, but let me remind you, I'm the one who's been a trailblazer. I'm the one who's made history time and time again. And at our match, you'll be so confident, but I'll step into that ring, and I'll show you what it truly means to be phenomenal. Hold on there, AJ. Before you start patting yourself on the back too hard, you're right. You've had your fair share of acolytes. But let's not forget who you're standing across from. I'm the Celtic warrior, a man who's carved his own path, crushed his opponents, and left a trail of broken bodies in his wake. You talk about being phenomenal, but remember this. The moment you step into that ring with me, you're not just facing another opponent. You're facing a force of nature. You can brag about history all you want, but history won't mean a damn thing when I'm pummeling you into the canvas. So AJ, go ahead, walk around with that swagger, act like you're untouchable, but deep down, you know what's coming. You know that when our clash finally arrives, it won't just be a match. It'll be a brutal wake-up call for you and anyone who's dared to doubt the Celtic warrior. Sheamus, you can talk about being a force of nature all you want, but here's a little something you need to understand. When I step into that ring, it's not just about me. It's about everyone who stood by me, everyone who's cheered for me,
and everyone who believes in the values I represent. So go ahead, keep underestimating me, keep thinking you're invincible. But remember this, Sheamus, it's not the size of the warrior that matters, it's the size of the fight in the warrior. And when we clash, you're gonna find out firsthand just how phenomenal I can be.
Phenomenal, my ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the legendary Rey Mysterio, a true icon in the world of professional wrestling. Rey, you've overcome so much in your career, always proving yourself as the ultimate underdog. How do you keep pushing forward? Well, it's simple, really. I've always believed that size doesn't define heart, and no matter how big the challenge, I'll never back down. It's all about passion, dedication, and the support of the incredible fans who've been with me every step of the way. Speaking of challenges, you faced a lot of adversity due to your size, yet you've achieved so much. How do you respond to those who doubt your abilities? Doubters will always exist, but I've never been one to let that hold me back. My journey has proven that I can go and stand toe-to-toe with anyone, regardless of their size. It's not about the size of the fighter, but it's about the size of the heart and determination in said fighter. Well, if it isn't the legendary Rey Mysterio, the ultimate underdog, the guy who's always been used to coming up short. Seriously, Rey, do they even make ladders your size? I mean, let's be real here. You spent your entire career being known as the little guy, the guy who defies the odds. But let's face it, Rey, you're just a sideshow attraction. A flashy mask, a couple of high-flying moves, and the world's smallest 619, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's so cute that you keep talking about heart, but let's not kid ourselves. In the world of giants, you're just a pawn, trying to play in the same league as the kings. Seth, it's funny that someone like you would mock someone who's defined by one trait. After all, you're only recognized for being a flashy, well-dressed man, and a man who's famous for his entrance music. But when it comes to real substance, you're just all talk. You want to talk about challenges? Let's talk about the challenge I'm issuing you right now. If you're so confident in your words, then prove it in the ring. Let's see if your arrogance can stand up to my heart, my determination, and the years of experience that have made me a true legend. You know what, Rey? You're on. Consider your challenge accepted, but let me warn you, when the dust settles and I stand over your broken body, you realize that in this world, it's all about Seth frickin' Rollins. And when I raise my hands in victory, everyone will sing my song. Whoa, 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 whoa. One asshole